Okay, so this is the packaging of the Realme 3. As you can see, it's pretty simplistic. We just have a big number 3 on the box with the company name at the bottom, and that's pretty much how it is all around. So let's open this up and see what we get inside. So first off, we have a little sleeve over here which has some stuff in it. So this is the silicone case that you get with it, and you get some quick start guide and get some warranty information. Okay, next up is the phone itself. Let's take it out of this packaging. After that, we have the travel adapter. This is a 10-watt adapter. And last but not least, we have the micro USB data cable. Okay, so for the Realme 3, there are some big changes, and some of the highlight features, at least, that the company claims is, of course, first of all, this is a brand new design. So, which the company said this is a unibody finish, which you can see there are fewer seams on the sides, and it just feels a little nicer to hold. So that is one of the new highlights, and of course the new gradient colors as well. Thirdly, this is also boasting to have a pretty long battery life. So you get a 4230 milliamp hour battery, which is supposed to be another big highlight. And finally, there's obviously a camera upgrade as well. So the camera is supposed to be better, and this phone also has a nightscape mode, which is supposed to take better low light photographs. So let's just quickly set this up, and then we'll take a look at the software as well. Okay, so now that we've set up the phone, let's take a quick tour of some of the physical aspects. So in the front, we have a pretty big 6.2-inch HD Plus display. It's supposed to have Corning Gorilla Glass as well, and it has the 19:9 aspect ratio. In the front, we have the front-facing camera, which is a 13-megapixel sensor with an f2.0 aperture, and it also is set to support AI beautification, HDR, and it also has AI facial unlock, which we'll test out in the full review. The earpiece is sitting just above the camera, and there doesn't seem to be a notification LED over here because there's no space. Down at the bottom, there is quite a sizable chin. As you can see, it's pretty noticeable compared to the borders on the top, but it is what it is. On the left, there is a SIM slot, and we have 2 buttons over here for the volume. The SIM slot can accommodate 2 nano SIMs, a micro SD card, and you do get dual VoLTE support as well. Over to the right, we have the single power button over here. There doesn't seem to be anything on the top. If you look at the bottom, we have the rest of the ports. So we have the standard 3.5mm headphone socket. There's the micro USB port, and of course you have a single speaker grill. Now, the phone itself is not too heavy. It's about 175 grams, but the weight seems to be distributed pretty well. It doesn't feel too heavy when you hold it. It is a little on the thicker side. It's around 8.3 millimeters, so it does feel a little fat, but then again, you do get sizable. The grip is not too bad, and it's not too slippery. However, having said that, we've just unboxed it, and already you can see there's a ton of fingerprints all over. So you get a screen guard in the front, and but this shiny back attracts a lot of fingerprints very easily. As you can see, it's already extremely messy.